YouTubes, check out the Bottled Imp YouTube channel. Yes, because we have over 450 episodes of fancy book reviews, fancy board game reviews and fancy film reviews. You love it. You will love it. And also, while you're there, if you ever do miss a live stream of this show, go over to the Edra Tales YouTube channel because I export them all over the shop, all over to YouTube's. Go over there. And also, if you want to check out anything creative that I do, go to www.kenboiter, no, not that, edratales.com, edratales.com, or just Google edratales.com. You should find out what I'm up to. I do board game design, I do writing, novels, that kind of thing. And also, I do have a game book coming out. Got a game book coming out, hopefully in March, April time of this year. It's called To Kill a Thief. It is called To Kill a Thief. So there we are. So hopefully we're back on. Hello, Julian. Greetings. No notification arrived. Glad I checked. Yeah, well done. Well remembered. I don't know. It kind of started to live stream, and it never really happened. But it said slow connection, and then just cut. So this is part 2 of part 4. Hello, Lee Rinnell. Good morning. Coffee. He's got his coffee ready. What type of coffee do you like? Do you have a preference? As long as it's wet, so to speak. Yes, we are back. It's part 4, Sorcery by Steve Jackson. A fighting fantasy game book in which you are the hero. That's such a good tagline, isn't it? Yes, this is the Shamutanti Hills. I never know how to pronounce it. And this is part 4. So presumably we've done 3 other parts. And I got those mixed up last time. Just going to have a quick drink of this before I crack open this. We've got Hatherwood Gold IPA. Hatherwood Gold IPA. It was gifted to me at Christmas. Martha's here. Hello. Martha slipped through the net there. Hello, Martha. Hello. How are you? Hopefully you are okay. Leerin's put, I love my hot coffee with milk and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Nice. Really nice. How are you feeling this week? Yes. Is that to me or is that to Martha? Because Martha's been a bit poorly. But yes, my throat is much better. Oh yeah, because I was coughing last week, wasn't I? Yeah, no, it's all cleared up. I'm all good to go. Just woken up though. That's the thing. But yes, this is a gold ale brewed with 100% British barley, which is always good to see. And it's 4.1% alcohol. And I think hopefully it'd be like it's gold, so hopefully it's like a light beer. The golden ale has been traditionally craft brewed using 100% British barley, pale malts combined with 5 different distinctive hops deliver a refreshing and full-bodied flavour, showing that this ale is not afraid to stick its neck out. Hey, look at that. That's marketing for you. I've never seen a wine or when drinks are described, or a beer that's half-bodied. Has anyone ever seen that? It's always full-bodied. So why not just put bodied? But then that doesn't make any sense. Or 3/4 bodied. No? Anyone? How are you feeling? I'm very well, thank you. Yes, much better than last week. There we go. I knew I shouldn't have asked. Julian here has put, I like my coffee, like my men, black and strong. I mean, like my heart, black and cold and bitter and dark. There we go. So, hopefully everybody's okay. I'm going to crack this bad boy open then. Let me know what you're drinking then. So, Lyrian's on the coffee. Spelsing is here. Hello, how are you? My wife just said to me, "You're always watching Twitch." And I told her, "We're getting a divorce." No. And I told her to pipe down. We are busy looking for the crown of kings. Which, you know, to be honest, is the only respectable response to that. Well, hello, Spelsing's wife. How are you? You can watch along as well. Get your phone out and you can watch along as well. And that adds to the viewing figures. Here we go then. So, full-bodied this is apparently. I poured it in such a way that it hasn't got a massive head, which is probably good. I'm liking the colour. Colour looks nice. This type of mug, my dad used to drink out of this type of mug when I was a kid. And all pubs basically had these types of glasses. There was no other different types of glass that I can remember anyway. Cheers. So it always reminds me of that. That's nice. That's nice. Full-bodied. Full-bodied. Yeah, it's definitely hoppy. Morning, Spelsinger Sally. Oh, Sally's here as well. Hello, Sally. You've played World of Warcraft 2 as well once upon a time, I see. Who are we talking about? Me? I have actually played World of Warcraft, but years ago. I don't think you meant me, but yeah. Oops, I meant Martha. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Sally's not here yet. Come on there. Julian's put, when they say full-bodied, it means they didn't bother fishing the drowned rats out of the fermenting bin. Yeah, so that one could be full-bodied. Yeah. Rat tails and chicken feet. Martha, Lyrian's put, oh no, Martha's dark and bitter joke was also a reference how dwarves like their life partners in said game. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Martha. Well, I missed your... I missed it. Has it not come up? So, Martha, if you've been commenting, it's not come up. It's not... I can't see Martha's comments. If you haven't been commenting, that's fair enough. But I don't know if you want to log back out and log back in again, because I won't be able to see your comments. Maybe you prefer that. Julian's put here, I hasn't woken up. I think he's getting her mixed up with me, Julian. This is all getting very confusing. Anyway, how are we all? How is everything? I do have a little bit of an update with my Gamebook, To Kill a Thief. That's not the front cover, by the way. That's just the inside bit. That is also a title page within the book, but it got very, very crumpled. So this is the copy that Sally did the proofreading. Oh, and Julian, while we're here... Is it LS? Is that what I'm replacing you and your wife's name, you and Lindsay's name? Is it LS? I did mean to text you back. Hello, Jam. How are you? All the better for catching you, Mr. Ken. Well, that's very kind of you. Jam has put a good evening, my cataclysmic carping cannibal crunchers. Yeah, say that quickly over and over again. Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think it is. I'll double check. Let me just write that in, just so I don't forget it. There we go. That's the most exciting 3 seconds of the internet ever. Oh, LS is for Lindsay Sparrow. Of course it is. So I've got an update. This is the proofread copy. So Sally finished proofreading this, I think it was something like the 5th of January. And I've now gone through all of the nearly 100,000 words, all the corrections, and I finished the corrections. Hurrah! However, There's still one or two little passages, like where Sally's gone, does this make sense? Or I thought this was going to happen here or whatever. So there's only 2 or 3 of those. So I do need to go back to those because I thought, well, I need to think about that. Whereas things like typos, like you've missed an E off here or change on to at, little things like that, I don't have to think about it. Just go, oh, yeah, that's correct. Whereas things like, do you mean this? Or I thought he left his pipe in the pub and yet he's smoking it now. Just little things like that that I'll have to go back through. But there's only 2 or 3 of them, so it shouldn't take me too long. Yes, the end is in sight. It bloody well is. Hurrah! Drink, drink. Exactly. So cheers. Here's to that. Absolutely. Oh, Leland's just handed Jam a biscuit. So I'm very excited about that. Also in there was, I've created little seals. Ow, ow, ow. Little wax seals. You know, like when you... And I've created little images of those, so I've put them in there now. But you'll find out why when you read the book. So yeah, so we're getting closer. We are getting closer. And just another little update on the dice, on the custom dice. My friend Hazel, she has done an amazing job. She has... Lee is here. Hello. He's in the room. How are you, Lee? Hopefully you're good. Biscuits and jam. Biscuits and Jam sounds like a Channel 5 1980s detective buddy cop show. I'm Biscuits and I'm Jam. And together they take the biscuit. Sasha's here as well. Hello, Sasha. How are you? How are you? I met a biscuit crying the other day. His mother was away for so long. Away for so long. Lirin has put Grab's tracking wheel for our stats. Oh yeah, I forgot about your tracking wheel. Nice. We are on skill 7, stamina 19, luck 11. We've got the max stats. We've got 7 gold pieces, 0 provisions, and 3 continue coins in the Shamutanti coins. Exactly. Doing well, thanks. And you? Well, that's good to hear, Sasha. Yes, I'm doing very well. I had a little bit of a cough last week, but I've got over that. I was just saying about the update about my game book. I've finished correcting all the typos that Sally very kindly spotted for me. And I've only got a few little niggly bits to sort out. But hopefully, probably by next week, yeah, probably next week I'll send it off to the printer to get my proof copy back from the printer. So that's good. And I'll probably do a hardback and a paperback version. Will we get to the next location today? Who knows? Who knows? We might do. We might do. Amazing. Oh, thank you very much, Sasha. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. So let's crack on. Let's get all the paraphernalia that we need. We have the Sands of Doom. We've got the Dice Tower of Doom. We've got the Dice of Doom, obviously. We've got another Dice of Doom. That's Jam's one. We've got... Hang on. We've got a Pencil of Doom. We have... And that's it. Oh, no. And then we've got the adventure sheets. We've got the paperwork. When you go on an adventure, you do have to keep good paperwork. That's what I always find. You do have to keep good paperwork. Oh, I've got a very exciting Friday coming up. Sally very kindly bought me for Christmas 2 tickets. 2 tickets to see the Masters Snooker in Ali Pali on Friday. Woo. So who wants to come with me? No, me and Sally, we're going to go up there. Lee's also memorised some spells. That's good. Ken's preparing rolls. Yeah. We have all the tools of the trade. Absolutely. It's all doom and gloom around here. Perhaps you should be drinking Doom Bar instead of your full-bodied gooseneck. I know. It's actually what it's called. Gooseneck. It should be called Gooseneck. Why didn't they call it Gooseneck? That is a perfect name. Gooseneck is a brilliant name. Right, we might have to nick that for a short story or in one of my adventures. Brilliantly, that's good that you've memorised some of the spells again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the quarterfinals. Should be exciting. Because for years we've watched the snooker and go, oh, it'd be good to go. It'd be good to go and see it. But yeah, it'd be good to... Sally did the right thing. I've been dropping hints for years, you see. Why is it called stationery if we can move it? I'll tell you why it's called stationery. I know exactly why it's called stationery. Stationery, as in paper and that kind of thing, is called stationery because back in the day when there was such things as guilds that were properly respected and used, and there was I think it was the book guild and the printing guild, and they had like paper that you could write on. They sold just paper, sheafs of paper that you could cut on. And what they used to do, all the other guilds would have carts that you could move around. Now, this is true, apparently. You could move around a town. So you would move your cart, say, to the market square, and then you'd have all your goods. So if you were apples or whatever, you'd have all your goods. If you were a wool merchant, you'd have all your wool in a cart. You would travel from town to town to town. However, in London, the booksellers the booksellers and the printers were all sort of in a square. So they just thought, well, we'll just have our stalls outside, but they would be stationary. They won't move around. Hence, this became known as stationery. But you weren't expecting that, Jam, were you? Bet you weren't expecting that. So there we go. So that is why it's called stationery. We have our adventure sheet. Julian has put a joke up. Here's the joke for the story. The barrels of gooseneck ale are being hoisted from a barge into the building, and the barge captain is on a time constraint due to the river tides, and he needs the barkeep to get his beer in pronto and tells him, hurry up and wind your neck in. There is a joke in there, Julian. Keep grafting at that. That's good. Wake up, everyone. Good evening. Oh, and Steve's here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you? So, we have our adventure sheet. Yes, we have, as we've already said, we are on 19, 11 and skill. So we've got skill 7, stamina 19, luck 11. Equipment, we've got a spell book page. We have a bag of creature teeth. We've got an axe, which is -1 though if we use it, because it's got strange carvings. It's not our axe. We've got a pipe, which we use to cast a spell called Jig. We've also got beeswax. We've got a jar of honey, which is 1 provision if we want to use it. We've got a bomba fruit, which doubles stamina when eating provisions. We've got magical... miniature vial of glue. We've got nose plugs. We've got 4 small pebbles. We've got 7 gold. We've got 1 gem, which is worth 10 gold, but we wouldn't get any change if we use it as gold. So that is what we've got. That is what we've got. Twice we made the villains dance at our tune. Yeah, exactly. I do like Jig. I do like Jig. What else have we got going on? Yes, other bits of paperwork. What else do we need? Oh, I've got the spell book, but we're not really allowed to look at that. We also have... Where's the monster encounter? Come on. Come on. Is it here? No. We also have... Oh, it'll be here. We have a map of the full 4 books that make up the trilogy. But we also have the map. This is the close-up map of this book. May our stamina never fail. Lee has put gooseneck might be a strange mutant hybrid of a Beano character. Yeah, gooseneck. Yeah, that didn't quite work. He was in the original comic. Did you know? I've probably told you this before. I am related to the guy that created Dennis the Menace, or drew the original Dennis the Menace. Kind of created the look of him. Yep. Back in the, when was it? In the I can't remember now, 50s? 1950s, I think? Up in Dundee. His name's David Law. Steve, but I finally finished reading You Are the Hero and noticed a little shout out for... No. Was there? Oh, I didn't know that. I need to have a look at that. It's one of those books I do want to read, but I just haven't got around to doing it. Plug and gooseneck. Yeah, exactly. Plug and gooseneck. So we do have the actual map of the hills, and we started here. We started all the way down here. We went up to here. Then we went to the Canapini Gate. Then we went up to... Where did we go? I think we went to Cristante. No, maybe we haven't. We went to Dumfries, though. And we are now... I think we're over here somewhere. We're over here somewhere, and we are trying to get over here. So we're kind of on our way. So we've got the map if we get stuck. By the way, I have put all of this information in the Edra Tales Facebook group. We made an opponent dumb, but no spell component needed. Sounds like the third one. We are so close. Yeah, Dumfries and Galloway. That sounds like places in Scotland, doesn't it? So, part 3. This is our entries. Oh, yes, we've only had we've only actually fought 2 monsters. A wolfhound and an ogre, which we thoroughly smashed. And, where have I written down? Oh, yeah, here they are. Here they are. So, let's do this. Part 4. Let me write part 4 down. Now, as true tradition dictates, I can't remember what the hell happened last week. So I'm going to reread the actual bit. Oh, yes. We crossed the bridge, I think. Or we're going to cross a bridge. Vacus on the bridge. Yeah, we answered questions 3. Oh, that was it. We answered questions to travel across the bridge. I beg your pardon. See, page 311, section 398 for your reference. Was it? What? What are you talking about? It's not that. I've got 220. Are you messing with me? Have you actually got book 2? I've not got book 2. No, I will be getting book 2. Oh, I see. We could have carried on if we're close to finishing. Do you guys know that we're close to finishing then? I didn't think that through, Lee. I didn't think that through. 311? No, 397. I've obviously missed something, Steve. I've missed something, what you're trying to say. So I thought we were on 220. And... yeah, but we had come from 262. So let me just read 262 just so I remember what the hell is going on. I don't know where we are. Is it going with the flow? I know, Sasha. I know. I'm like that a lot of the time. Just near the top of the map. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. Sorry. That's what you meant. Yeah, just top of the map. What, does it actually say the reference number on there? No. Does it? Yeah, we are kind of round about here, I think. So there we go. Okay, you are correct. We are correct. The hunchback stands aside and let you pass. As you start crossing the bridge, he wishes you well on your way. You march swiftly across in case he has some other trap in store, but instead he calls out a clue which may be useful for your journey ahead. Remember, we are trying to get the crown of kings. He's a sly old creature, and you must be careful to mark his words well. Beware the lair of the cave demon's maze, for traps as deadly as Medusa's gaze. Greet travellers who, of luck bereft, take passageways not to the left. So I have written that down. So we should when we get there know what we're doing. We have to get to care. Yeah, car. Julian has put here, Vacus on the bridge. Sounds like an episode of Star Trek Next Gen when Picard and an alien are stranded, trying to understand each other. Dumarak and Jalad at Taganur. There was one like that, wasn't there, where they were trapped inside a room. It was like 3 or 4 different species, aliens. So we managed to answer the question. Oh, I remember that illustration. Some way down the hill, you stop for a rest. Ah, I see. Steve is just citing where John mentions it. Oh, sorry, is that where you... Sorry. Right, I will look. Thank you. Page 311. Okay, 311. Some way down the hill, you stop for a rest. You sit on a boulder to survey what lies ahead. The path leads downwards into a vale. I was going to do... It felt like I was doing it in poetry there. Cradled between 3 hills is a village, and quite a large one at that. The sun is falling rapidly, and you decide to head downwards towards this settlement. An overhanging branch touches your face, and you hear a lively chirping. However, by your shoulder is a small creature, the size of your thumb. It's tiny, tiny. It is childlike but very thin, with green skin, and it flits around you on transparent wings. It seems to be quite friendly, and alights on your shoulder. So, look at this. I do remember that illustration as well. That's a lovely illustration. Look at that. Look at that. So, what would you like to do? It's your first decision of the session of tonight. Would you like to talk to it? Type talk. It is a great illustration, Sasha. Yeah, lovely, beautiful. Or would you like to try and get rid of it with a spell? Type spell. However, the spells are 6, wick, hop, gack, and wall. So 6 as in the number 6, wick as in W-I-K, hop as in hopping along, and gack as in G-A-K, and wall as in W-A-L. What would you like to do? Everyone wants to talk to it. Yeah, you don't want to cast a spell on him. You don't want to cast a spell. Who does the illustrations again? I've forgotten. Let's have a look. God, is it someone called Steve? No, that's the author. John Blanche, of course it is. John Blanche. Look at that. There we go. Jam straight in there with John Blanche. He knows he's fighting fantasy. It wasn't Russ. It wasn't Russ. Maybe we should do a fighting fantasy quiz at some point. So you would like to talk to it. I think I would talk to it as well. It looks fairly friendly. It's not going to be friendly at all, is it? It's not going to be friendly. The dangers are many and come in surprisingly different shapes and sizes. The creature is a Mimite and calls himself Jan. There we go. Someone just wrote Jan. Who was that? Come on, own up. Swat it, says Jam. It's Lirin. You can't beat a bit of Blanche. Absolutely. They do a quiz night before. Yes, I know. I should go to that, but I think it's because everyone stays over. And I've never stayed over because I live very close to London, so I just commute in. But maybe I should just get a hotel. Are we doing? Yeah, we're doing it this year, I think, aren't we? Well, I say we. Yeah, when is it? When is it, Steve? Come on, Steve! When is it? Where are you, Jonathan? Come and join us in the Premier Inn. Is it at the Premier Inn? Oh, I should do. That would be a good laugh, shouldn't it? I'm very tempted. It's normally... When is it normally? Is it normally September time? Yeah, it should be September the 6th. Sorry, we're just going on a little detour. Let me have a look at September. What's that shaping up like? That is a Sunday. Is Fighting Fantasy on a Sunday then? I take it FF is Fighting Fantasy. No, not Final Fantasy, Fighting Fantasy, Sasha. Yeah, these game books are called Fighting Fantasy. Unless you meant that, of course, and that's just a typo. Normally first weekend of September. Okay. Oh, yeah, I've put it down. So Fighting Fantasy, the Saturday... I thought it was on the Saturday? Yeah, it's a Saturday. Yeah, I've got it down as the 5th. I think Jonathan Green did put that in one of his comments. Because I think he's sort of posted up a little bit about it. Fantastic. So, what's going on then? So, it's a mini-mite. Calls himself Jan. It is very friendly and tells you are looking... Yeah, it tells you... Oh, that's interesting. They've got a double U, but it makes sense. It is very friendly and tells you are looking down on Britannia, the largest village in the Shamutanti Hills. Britannia is a friendly village where all travellers spend at least one night. This sounds a bit dodgy. Consequently, prices are a little on the high side, but the mini-mite would like to come with you. He said on his blog at New Year. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Mini-mite implies megamites. Yeah. Perhaps the Edra Tales crew should meet up. Yes. Well, that would be good. That would be good. Although apparently Jam will just hide and then blame me for not spotting him. Yeah, well, if people are going, we should have a little meet up. Yeah. Maybe we could do a little one of these somewhere, or, yeah, absolutely. Jam is my hero. What are we doing then? So, sorry, I was going to give you that was it. I was going to look at where the map is. Where are we then? Yeah, oh yeah, we are here. We are here. So, I was correct. We are here, and we are trying to get here. So, we're close. We're just kind of one village away. Ah, shucks, blushes. Thanks. Not a pixie or fairy. No, it's not a pixie or a fairy. No. Can't get them mixed up. Mini-mite. Is that something that you think Steve Jackson's made up, or is that an already existing folktale fairy type creature? So, what would you like to do? Will you allow it to stay on your shoulder and follow you and follow the path down to Brianna? Or will you tell it that you'd rather travel alone? So, type allow if you want to allow it, or alone if you think you should just go alone. Oh, come along. Yeah, exactly. Paranormal hero. Oh, spell things. But Ken is my hero. Right, I'm going to read that bit out, obviously. There's one comment I'm going to read. Ken is my hero. He is the David Beckham of Fighting Fantasy. Is that a compliment? I'll take that as a compliment. Well, thank you very much, Spoutsing. I did one for the people, last time, who didn't go to the bureau. Yeah, Jason was still underage, and it was 18 only. Oh, no. Well, that's a good idea then, Julian, yeah. Steve probably made it up. He probably made it up, yeah. So what are we doing then? So, yeah, who's voting? Anyone voting? So we've got Spelsing wants to allow. Sasha would like to go alone. She's not quite sure. We're stuck with it, but it's fine. So is that a yes? Jan says Lee. Steve says alone. So I think we're going with. I've got a feeling. I've got a vague memory. Yeah, that he's kind of your friend or not your friend. It's sort of, yeah, because it's not a pixie. What was it? Well, there's an imp in this one as well. Is there an imp? Am I getting confused with the imp? Anywho, right, so we're going to allow it to go with us. So that's 111. Has anyone cracked open another beverage? I walk this lonely road, the only road I've ever known. It is a mini-mite, says Lee. Yeah. Sing it, Steve. 111. There seems to be a good deal of merriment in the village. It is the festival of the young, whispers. Oh, whispers. It's the festival of the young, whispers Jam. Once a year, all the children are allowed the freedom of the village. This doesn't sound like a good festival to have. Don't let children in charge. It is the same time. It is a time of great fun and pranks. A number of children sit in the street ahead, drinking ale. Hello. And this is a kid's book. It's brilliant. A little too much. Oh no, this was a bit more adult, wasn't it? I'll take it back. But it's still under the fighting fantasy. Anyway, a little too much, it seems, as they are laughing loudly. Ahead, a young boy holds an old woman over his knee and is spanking her. A group of boys is fighting outside a hut with a sign which reads Glandragor's Tavern. Glandragor's Tavern. A group of girls is standing at the signpost pointing to the crystal waterfall, tripping up their elders as they pass and giggling to each other. So, yeah, not the festival of lepers, at least. Yeah, exactly. Is this... there's an illustration here, but I'm not sure it's actually to do with that. No, it's not to do with that. So what would you like to do? You've got another decision. Would you like to avoid this festival and make for the inn, type inn, or would you like to... Oh, yeah, or would you like to visit the boys' tavern, type tavern, or would you like to head for the crystal waterfall, type crystal or waterfall, or you can leave the town straight away. So what would you like to do? Is that the House of Pain? Exactly. House of Pain. Jump, 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 jump up and get. Old man doing hip hop. So what we're doing then? What are we doing? Look at that. Very large. Very small. Very large. What are we doing then? So we've got 1, 2. It looks like, yeah, Spell saying you found a nice little emoji there. 3 for tavern. It looks like a tavern Sasha would like to avoid. My gut feeling is to avoid it as well. A bit of a feast of fools. We found the owner of our axe. Oh, is this what it is? Is this what it is? Steve also would like the tavern. And Julian's gone tavern. Why not? Exactly, why not? Well, we'll probably find out why not. I do like Fighting Fantasy, but I do think they're just so good. Obviously, some are better than others. But just the fact... I like fantasy anyway. A fantasy game, board games like Talisman. The real gem of Talisman is discovering all the cool stuff you can get and the way you can level up. In terms of board game design, obviously it's designed, 1980s, so it's not like the most sophisticated of board games compared to now. However, there's just something about going around discovering objects. Do we still have the axe? We do still have the axe, Spell Sing, absolutely. We can visit a pub, punch some kids, see if they break into blue goo or not. I'm with that man there. Martha, how are you? Hopefully you are okay. Still watching, hopefully. Obviously, you don't have to comment, but just shout out to you and to Jonathan and to Sally. I don't think Sally's joined us yet. What the hell are we doing? You would like to... We're going to the tavern. Of course we're going to them. We're going to go check out the boys' tavern. Who knows if this is a good idea. You enter the tavern and call to the proprietor. Glandragor himself comes out. He is a kindly type and is always happy to talk to strangers. He is also a businessman, and a mug of ale will cost you 2 gold pieces. So, oh, this is the dude. I've just twigged. It's him. It's him, isn't it? Yeah, yes. Get better, Martha. Yeah, get better, Martha. Absolutely. Fandabidozy. So it says here, will you pay up and drink the ale and talk to him? Or do you have something for him? Or you could just not afford a drink. We know what we're doing. We've got an axe for him. So, yeah. But, you know, you've still got the choice. Do you want to pay up? Type pay. Do you want to give him his axe? We know it's his axe. Type axe. Or if you want to leave or can't afford, type can't afford. Give the mother trucker axe. Those kids must be minted. I know. How are they affording this? Give him the axe, says Sasha. Yeah. All right, you're fired. You got the axe. We have an axe for him. Let's give it back to him. Absolutely. I know you were all going to choose that, but you know, I wanted to be seen as democratic. Right. So, do you have something to give? Yes, we blibbity blib do. Okay, 182. What will you give the man? If you have an axe, turn to the number carved on the axe. If you do not have an axe, you will now have to give him something else. I've got a bag of cheese. I want a bag of cheese. So, what was on the axe? Did I write that down? Did I write that down? I didn't write it down. Didn't write it down. We didn't write it down. Can someone just Google that? Twat him over the head with it first. A can of Axe body spray. 233. Thank you. Why didn't I write that down? I obviously thought, yeah, that's not going to be important. That's really bizarre. Anyway, 233. 233. Well done. Was that Lee Rin? Well done, Lee Rin. That's the Lynx effect, or axe everywhere else in Europe. Yeah. I thought it was Lynx. Give him a mother's love. Right. What's my hair doing? Yep, still there. Okay. What did we say? 233. 233. Bish, bash, bosh. Right, this is a nice chunky paragraph here. Buckle up. Definitely full-bodied. Yes, I still have some hair. Thank you very much. I was thinking of growing my hair long again. I used to have long hair. Do you remember Sasha? I think Sasha might be the only person here in this group that remembers me with long hair. No, not as long as yours, Julian. Offer him a lap dance. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah, I kind of had long hair. Because I met Sasha because Sasha was starring in and directing a play down in Brighton. And she very kindly, with the director, cast me in it. I've seen it quite long. Oh, yeah, Lou. Oh, yes. And I was in a play with Lee. And I had long hair then. I did have long hair, yeah. Photo of lustrous hair, please. Well, I did put one up fairly recently on Facebook, I think. In fact, you have it long in some of your reels. Yes. As in YouTube videos? Twice, says Lewin. Twice I used to have a warrior braid. Did you really? Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Some of the early ones. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Long as Jason... No, not that. Well, at one point it was down to here, but then most of the time it was kind of down to here. One time I got it cut, and I kind of looked like Farrah Fawcett. Charlie's Angels. They'd sort of roofed it up a bit. Anyway, here we go. We're going to hand over the axe. The old man's eyes light up as you produce the axe. Where did you get that? He exclaims. You tell him the story, and he takes it from you, overjoyed, handing you a free mug of ale. Cash back. Sash, but I remember when you had it long during the trial. That was it, yeah. It was Kafka's trial. The longest my hair got was during lockdown. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, weirdly enough, I started cutting my hair. Well, I had it short before lockdown, but yeah, I cut my hair. Oh, I see. Oh, Mandy. Oh, you've discovered my acting profile, yeah. I had an axe once. It was called Hugh. There he is. Jam's still there. You may add 2 stamina points for this. Well, we've already got full stamina, so I think, I think we're all right. He's overwhelmingly grateful and wishes you to tell you all he knows to help you. First of all, he says, you should visit the Crystal Waterfall. It has great powers of healing and soothing. Here is your pass, which allows you to pass the Guardian. You do not need to pay if you go. When you leave Britannia, you will reach Cairn through Torpanna. The Shvins live in Torpanna, and no doubt their chief will try to persuade you to help him find his daughter. She has been carried off by marauders and is left as a sacrifice in a dark cave guarded by a deadly manticore. After Torpanna, you will reach Cnair within a day. In fact, I am well connected to Cnair. If you have any problems with Nair, just call for Vic, a friend of mine who has power and influence. In Nair, Vic will be given as a spell option in some encounters. If given such an option, you may choose it to take advantage of Glandoria's connections. Glandoria also offers you a sword, a sturdy but ordinary one, as your replacement weapon, and wishes you well as you leave. Oh, I see. We should have been... Oh, no, we haven't fought with that axe yet, so we didn't cheat. Well, look at that. That's a little cutting. Well, it's our meal for the day. I guess it is our meal for the day. That's a good point. So, we've got some notes to write down here. In fact, I'll make a note. I'll just make a note, shall I? I'm going to put Glandragor Vic spell in Nair. Okay. Anything else we need to know? So go visit the Crystal Waterfall. We're all healed up anyway, but we could still go there. But we're going to fight a deadly manticore. I don't think... Oh, and we got a sword. So we haven't got an axe, but we have a sword. Let me just rub that out. Little side quest. Tick. Tick. So we do have a weapon still, so we can fight. There's not much eraser left on this. Pointed even. We can ask Vic in there from henceforth to call for help. Yes, that's what it sounds like. Stayed up for this. Let's visit the Crystal Waterfall. Let's do it. Okay, so add 3 luck points for finding Glandoria. You may head... Okay, again, can we add it over our initial one? Always with the Manticore. See, Deathstruck Dungeon. It's a great creature, though, to have in your fancy book. Yeah, Crystal Waterfalls, let's go skinny dipping. Did TLC not teach us anything? Exactly. Here's a question then. Nope, can't go above original level. Yeah, I find that frustrating though. I've always found it frustrating, even when I first played it, because I feel like I'm getting given goods, and I'm getting a given reward, and I can't use it. I'm like, yeah, I don't need it. So from a game point of view, a mechanic point of view, I'm not 100% happy about that. Right then, you may head to the Crystal Waterfall or the inn. What would you like to do? Are we going to go to the waterfall, type waterfall, or inn, type inn? What would you like to do? Unless, as GM, you decide you can go above 12. Yes. Oh, I see. Yeah, because if you, I guess the reason why they put the limit on is to stop you becoming too powerful, and therefore, because if we added 3 on, we'd be on 14. So we would have luck would be too easy. That'd have no meaning, would it? Let's leave it. Let's not add it. Waterfalls, can't let this pass go to waste. They cleared this up in Shadow of Giants. Oh, did they? What did they do with that? I can't remember now. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Waterfalls, we have here. Yeah, it's probably, we've been walking a lot, haven't we? It never actually says you bathe, does it, in these books? It talks about eating and drinking, fair enough. Sleeping, yep. But washing? Okay, we are going to go and check out the crystal waterfalls. 92. How's my battery doing? Not too bad. 49%. Love that song. Right, here we go. 102. Oh no, that's not 102. You travel along a path leading upwards a little way until you reach a large natural waterfall. The only path to it leads past a small hut where a ruffian is collecting money. It seems that the price to pay for visiting this waterfall is 3 gold pieces. It is beautiful sight with large crystal stalactites hanging from the rocks all the way down. Will you pay the price and visit the waterfall, or return to the village and head out to the inn, or onwards out of town? Well, we've got a pass. Yeah, pay our pass. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Pay the price, so maybe in this next one it will allow us. It will allow us to present our pass, but you don't pay because we got. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so 204. 204. The ruffian takes your 3 gold pieces. Oh, I see. We just don't pay, and hands you a piece of cloth to use as a towel, along with 2 other villagers, and of course Jan, the Minimite. You take off your clothes and bathe in the waterfall. Here we go. Nice bathing. You begin to glow, and the cool water is not only refreshing but also invigorating. You are bathing in a waterfall with magical healing properties. You may restore your skill, stamina, and luck scores to their initial value for washing away your wounds. Well, we were all ready. Steve forgot to write the pass in the next entry. Yeah, I think he did, didn't he? But I guess you would just go, well, I got a pass, so I'm going to do it. Blinking X-rated this channel. Yeah, exactly. Bathing in the nudie. In the nuddy. The waterfall will also cure you of any diseases that you may have picked up, but not curses. We've been very lucky. I guess you lot have played it before, haven't you? Then you must return to the village where you pass the inn. There we go. Lovely. That was very refreshing. Nice. Oh, I do like these illustrations. I think the Manimites always knew. That is true. That is true. We were just getting down with the Manimite. Ask for the message. Would you like a sad ending or a happy ending? So, 92. The inn is not cheap. A bed for the night is 5 gold pieces and a meal is 4. If you eat, pay the price and add 2 stamina points. If you've already eaten today. If you want to sleep here, turn to 55. If not, you better leave the village and find a place to bed down. What would you like to do then? We've got 7 gold pieces. What would you like to do? Do you want to eat, which is 4? Oh no, hang on. Oh, bed for the night. Oh yeah, 4. So we can either do eat or sleep. So do you want to eat, or do you type eat? If you want to sleep, type sleep. Or do you want to leave the village, type leave. Sleepy time. Only 7 and it's 5 to sleep. Yeah. Don't eat as we're full health. Yeah, I don't think we need to eat. I think we need to sleep. I think you're right there, Julian. I need to drink, though. Nice. Let's camp out. Save the dosh. Oh, really? So, Steve would like to sleep in the bed. Is that right? At the inn. Julian would like to camp out. So, that's 1-1. Leorine's put camp out. 7 gold won't allow us to do much in Knare. Okay, that's a good point. So it's 2 for camping out. Anyone else want to camp out? Oh, it's very gassy, this beverage. Sasha would also like to camp out. Okay, let's do it. I haven't been camping for ages. Camping's great. Camping's really good. Okay, we're going to camp out then. Hopefully, Jan can give us some advice. Know where there's a good, safe spot. You find Campari. Is that what it says? No, Campel, Campi, Camper. I can't read that. Steve has put, camping is great so long as your tent doesn't have a leak. Yeah. Well, nowadays there are some really cool tents, aren't they? Ones that you can just literally a flick of the wrist and it's ba-bum, it's popped up. So I'll be tempted to get one of those actually. And also you can get, you can get heat packs. You can get little inflatable air beds. You can make it a little bit more. Yeah, glamping or glamping. Glamping is the way, really. Or have a leak in the tent. That's never good. So, what we're doing, 21. You find a quiet place to rest outside the village, away from the bustle of the Festival of Youth. You are able to get a good night's sleep. Oh, that's probably a good idea, actually. Yeah. The Manimite curls up near you. You may eat provisions before you go to sleep and add 2 stamina points. 1 point if you've already eaten. Add 3 stamina points for the rest. Well, we're overflowing with stamina points of that glamping pod. Yeah, one of the best glamping I ever did was actually it was near Sasha. It was around Sasha's way. It was near Hastings, and no, it was Rye. I think it was in Rye. And a friend of mine at the time, she worked for Argos, the Argos newspaper, which is the Brighton paper. And so she would do editorials on places and do reviews on places. So she would get free tickets to things. And so she and her boyfriend and then me and a friend, we all went and stayed in these wigwams. We had 2 wigwams. They were gorgeous, really nice. It was a beautiful experience. And her boyfriend plays the guitar really well. He was in a band, which still is, and he's really good. A really good acoustic band, really good. That's the inevitability of a certain age. Yeah, exactly. Friend. No, seriously, she was a friend. My friend. In fact, you might have met my friend. Sasha might have met my friend anyway, because my friend lives down her way. That sounds wrong. Tell me about it. I'm a career assistant, a care assistant. Oh yeah, I don't know what that tags into, but anyway, right. So we are family. Turn to 67. Turn to 67. You rise early and leave soon after dawn, with Jan still hovering around your head as you set off. Did you eat at all yesterday? If not, you must deduct 3 stamina points. Did we actually eat? Did we eat? Hello, Sally. Hello, Sally. Just, yeah, No worries. You can pop in and pop out again. Not dead yet. No, we're not dead yet. Did we eat yesterday? Do we need to lose the stamina? Because if we do, I'm very annoyed. Sure we ate. Okay. Yeah, we ate. We ate. Okay, 67. There are 2 paths ahead. One uphill to the east and one downhill to the west. Which would you choose? So we are here. We're kind of here. And we want to go over here. So looking at that. North. We want to go... We kind of want to go north. We don't want to... Oh no, we kind of want to go west. Do we want to go west? It's kind of there. And the map's saying that there is north. That's north. So we kind of want to go northwest. Yeah. Oh no, the crystal waterfall. Oh, okay, it's actually on there. Yeah, we want to go west. We want to go west. Yeah, we do want to go west. Talking of not dead yet, reminds me, Spamalot is being revived later this year. Oh, is it really? That would be good. That would be good. Eastward, then. No, I think it's west. It's definitely west, says Sasha. West, says Leering. Yes, I didn't realise that said crystal waterfall. So it's definitely west, because north is there. West is there. So west is up. West is up. Okay, we're going to go west. We're going to go west. Yeah, the one downhill is west. That always feels counterintuitive, though. Going down is up. Sally's west. Sally has no idea, but Sally's also choosing west. I am always outvoted. Bloody democracy. I know. If only these were game books that you played on your own. If only they were solo game books, eh? Here we go then. 51. 51. Oh, this is a classic illustration. You travel downhill along the valley for an hour, but then the path turns uphill again. The hill you are now climbing is not too steep, and soon noon approaches, you are again on a descending path. You may stop and eat provisions if you wish, and add 2 stamina points if you do so. Further along the path, in the afternoon, Jan, who has been chattering incessantly to you, warned you to stop. You are being watched. As you are now in a wood, you proceed cautiously. Suddenly, the bushes part, and a figure steps forward, dressed in black. This tall man bars your way. I remember that illustration as a kid. It's brilliant. Look at that. That is what we are confronted with. Some sort of samurai sword by the looks of it. Some sort of assassin. Flanker. What do you call him? So, what would you like to do? Will you prepare to do battle or try to talk with him? So, type battle if you want to prepare for battle, or talk if you'd like to talk to him. Talk. Steve's going for talk. I'm not sure he's going to be very talkative, to be honest. But anyway, Sasha would also like to talk. Lirin would like to do battle. Bob Hoskins always said, it's good to talk. He did indeed. Then fight if he resists. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point. A peaceful outcome first. Peaceful outcome first. Okay, so talk it is then. Talk it is. Talk. Talking heads. 103. The stranger ignores your words and grips a sharp scimitar. Scimitar. Is that how you pronounce it? Scimitar. Yep. Plan B. Sasha, plan B. Julian beat me to that. Rubbish cameo, except at night. Oh, I see. Julian bet Bob Hoskins. We won't have much options considering how we have a chatty anti-magic field hovering over our heads. Oh. Oh, is that what he does? Hello, Zods. How are you, sir? Are we in the dungeon yet? No, we're in the woods. We are in the woods. And we are just about to enter some combat. So you've come at the right time if you like combat. Hang on, where's that? Hang about. I'm trying to find the illustration for you. Where has it gone? Where has it gone? Oh no. Okay, 103. I've written that down wrong. Oh yeah, hang on. 117. Oh no, 51. Sorry, I want to show you the illustration. There it is. We've got a cool illustration. Yeah, entry 51. Julian's just banging his head against the wall. It's 51, for God's sake. Black assassin with scimitar in the middle of the woods. Not ominous at all. It's been a while. Do love a good bit of combat. Yeah, look at that. It's an assassin. I think this might be pretty tricky. So, you prepare to fight the tall assassin. Assassin. So, where's our combat encounter and combat sheet? I'm going to write down assassin. And he has a skill. It might be a woman. Skill 8, stamina 6. Or, oh yeah, hang on, we can cast a spell. What would you like to do? Alternatively, you may elect to... Okay, I'm going to read all of this so you know what's going on. Good luck. Yes, thank you, Sally, for popping in. Assassin, as in ass, as in hand it to him. We cannot afford spells right now. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, I will let everybody know, just in case you do want to cast a spell. So, we can cast Mug, Walk, Zap, Kill, Fix. If you fight, though, if we fight him and win... Alternative, you can elect to spare his life when he's reduced to 3 stamina points or less, so long as you are clearly winning, i.e. your own stamina is at least 6. So what do you want to do? Do you want to fight? If you want to fight, type fight. If you'd like to cast a spell, type spell and maybe the spell you want to cast. Mug, walk, zap, kill, fix. But when we cast a spell, we do lose stamina points. And some do need objects to focus on. So what would you like to do? Fight, but spare him before death. Steve would like... Yeah, let us be merciful, but he's not an assassin of Atlantis, though. Yeah. So, we've got 1 for fight. Well, fight. They all have the same dress sense. I know, there's one big emporium of assassins' clothing that they all go to. It's part of the guild. They're not allowed to go anywhere else. Okay, so it looks like we're going to fight then. So it looks like we're going to go and fight. I like your optimism though. Fight, but be merciful. Like, we're definitely going to win. The odds are in our favour a little bit. No, they are, because we're on stamina 19, so we should be able to do this. So, what dice would you like to fight with? We've got the Fighting Fantasy dice. We've got Jonathan's Shakespeare versus Cthulhu dice. Shakespeare versus Cthulhu. Or we've got Jam's glow in the dark paranormal dice. Guild standard. Yeah, guild standard, exactly. Assassins are us for all your... Assassins are us for all your killing needs. It's got to be the FS dice, really, hasn't it? Although the FS dice... Oh, no, hang on. Okay, sorry, I'm going to take that back. The FF dice do actually roll low, whereas they roll medium, and these seem to roll high. Just saying, that's what it feels like. So, well, let's put, yeah, jams for us, FS for them. Yeah, let's do that then. So, FF, the yellow ones for the assassin, the glowy ones for us. Here we go then. He is on 8, or she, could be a woman, could be, we don't know. They're masked, we don't know. So the assassin is on 8, we're on 7. So we're 1 point down before we roll the dice. So, oh, that's not looking good. That's not looking good. You can work that out. We lost 2 points there. We're on 17. It's all right, though. It's all right. It's fine. Ring-a-ding-ding. Here we go. Didn't Terry P do jokes about that in Pyramids? What's that? What, rolling dice or something? Oh, no, Assassin's wearing all the same. Yeah. 10-4. Good buddy. Yeah, well, here we go. Oh, that's much better. That is much better. We have won. He's on 10, and we are 7. Yeah, we smashed him. Smashed him. So we only need to wound him 2 more times. 2 more times. Here we go. Oh, look at that. So he's on 10 plus, so that's 18. We're on 15. Oh, good. Yeah, not that time though, Spelsing. Not that time. Right, here we go. This is us. Nicely done. Well, yeah, we lost that one. Right, here we go. I'm pretty sure we lost. Oh, that's better. Look at that. So he's on 8, 9, 10. He's on 16. That is an 11. So that is 18. So we beat him that time. We only need to wound him 1 more time. Oh, so we're going to spare his life. We're going to spare his life bullied. So would you like to spare his life now? Because we're on 15. What would you like to do? Yes. Yes, says Lirin. Spare the mother. Let's be merciful. Spare, spare, spare. Yeah, because actually we could ask him why he's chosen to attack us. Maybe. Because it might be that it's personal and that we've got a contract out on our heads. Or it might be something different. It might just be he's after money. Although they tend not to be assassins, that type of person. In my experience travelling and going on adventures. So we are going to spare at the moment. Is this a mistake? Let's find out. 187. He begs for mercy, and when you step back from the battle, he's so overwhelmingly grateful. Picking himself up and nursing his wounds, he tells you he is flanker. An assassin and thief. He always picks on wayfarers. Okay, so he is a thief. For combat practice, and thought you would be no match. He too is headed for Nair, and in return for your mercy, promises he'll remain your friend. This will be a valuable asset in the city port. When you reach Nair, you will meet flanker again, and he promises he will aid you. Turn to reference 79 in the second Sorcery adventure to find out how he will help. Oh. He will not accompany you to Nair and instead disappears into the woods. You have made a valuable contact here. Add 2 luck points and continue. That's pretty cool. I like that. I really like that. Yeah, that you'll meet him again, and then it's clever. It's as though it's as though Steve Jackson has thought this out. I'm going to write that down. Okay. Write that down. Yeah, exactly. Flanker. Write that in your copybooks now. That is... Oh, what's that TV series? That's Edgar Wright, isn't it? And Simon Pegg. That is... Look about you. Look around you. Look around you. Write that in your copybooks now. Steve Jacko is the man. He is. A bit lone wolf, that recurring NPC. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Nice. I did a radio show last weekend in the style of Look Around You. There you go. Look around you. Yeah. Write that in your copybooks now. Excellent. Okay, so... And again, we've got 2 luck points, but wasted. Wasted. Oh, no, that's one... Okay, so we're going to 212. Continuing along the path and round the side of a hill, you are now becoming increasingly irritated by the mini-mites chattering. We've not done much with the mini-mite yet, have we? You come across a small wooden hut where an old woman sits on the front step. As you pass, she calls out to you, inviting you over. Maybe she's got some cakes to sell. Used all the samples to pepper the show. It was fun. Oh, did you? Oh, fantastic. Love that about Lone Wolf. Yeah. Yep. Wrote Flanker 79 in your phone's notebook just in case. Well done. Well done, Lerin. Enter the hut. I was just going to say, what would you like to do? Would you like to see what she wants? Put C. Or would you like to ignore her? Type ignore. What would you like to do? Lerin has put enter the hut. Ask to see her puppies. It's up on Mixcloud if anyone is interested. Yes, put the link, Julian. Put the link. What radio show was it? Was it a local station? Was it hospital radio? Put the link. Put the link. Put it now. What a coincidence, Granny. I'm a crazy cat, dude. Our radio station. Oh, okay. I can't read that because it's in purple. It always does links in purple. What's it called? Noise radio. It's just a noise. So yes, check out Julian's radio station. So it looks like we're going to go and see. We're going to go and see. 243. Old people just like a chat. They do just like a chat, don't they? Imagine all that she wants is another baby. All that she wants is another baby. There you go, Noisebox Radio. Okay, Noisebox. Because Sasha does a radio show. Do you still do your radio show, Sasha? The Sunday something. What? The Sunday something. I'm trying to read the link. There it is. 243. The old woman invites you. Brand new format. Any DJ can do what the heck they like. Oh, really? Well, I might have to get involved with that then. The old woman invites you into her house and bids you to sit down. She is lonely. Oh, she just wants to chat. She's probably going to poison us. On her own in the woods and appreciates the companies of others. Offering you a drink. Here we go. She shuffles off into the kitchen and returns with 2 large cups of tea and a little tiny one. Jan is a little suspicious and tells you so. The old woman glares at him and expresses openly her disgust for mini-mites. She has forgotten the pot and returns to the kitchen to fetch it. Okay, brand new format. We also do an 80s chart show on a Tuesday at 9 p.m. Here we go then. It's Rick Astley with Never Gonna Give You Up. So what would you like to do? You may, if you would, switch your cup of tea with hers, or you may wait for her to return and drink the one she's given you. So what do you want to do? Do you want to switch the cup of tea, or do you want to drink the one that she's already given you? Do we trust Jan, the mini-mite, about his warning, or are you fine with that? Are you fine with it? Do you think mini-mite might be telling porkies, don't switch the gosh darn tea? Leavings, but don't. No, says Sasha. Long story involving internet. Internal politics. I hate that. And a huge revelation last year that makes up my mind never to go back when I was equally invited. Fair enough. You've got to go on your instincts. You've got to go on how you feel. You've got to go on that. Yeah, absolutely. It's a shame though when you're doing something you love doing. I'm assuming you love doing it, and then other people seem to ruin it. Trust. I mean, he hasn't got any clothes on. And he's a trickster. Okay, so what's the consensus then? Lirin says no, don't switch. Spellsing says drink, so that's the same thing, isn't it? Sasha's put trust. Is that switch? Do you mean that? Or are you talking about your DJing? Spellsing has put drink. Leah's put he's a trickster, so I'm saying trust Jan. Oh, okay, trust Jan, right. So I think it is don't switch is the... You've not written what I wanted you to write. Which made it really difficult for me to work out. But I think it's 3-2 to do not switch. That's how Noisebox was born. Oh, okay, a bunch of disgruntled DJs formed a new station. Oh, okay. Julian's put don't switch. Okay, so I think that definitely tips it then. We're not going to switch. I've got a feeling this... I remember this because, look, we've got an illustration. I forgot to show you. I remember this. And I think she kind of does it on purpose. She leaves on purpose and then sees if you switched or not. Yeah, it is community radio station. Yeah, go for it. Don't stitch. Because switching gets stitchings. So we are not going to switch. So you may wait for her to and drink the one she's given you. That is what we're going to do. 1, 4, 6. Okay. The tea is refreshing and you may add 1 stamina point. Oh, we need stamina now. We do need stamina. Yeah, we do need stamina. We're up to 16 now. And you can add 1 luck point. We don't need a luck point for making the right choice. You notice the woman is cursing and her actions are becoming slower. She creeps slowly off into the kitchen and you see her gulping down another drink. Then she comes back and questions you about the journey. She's particularly interested in knowing whether you came across an old man. If you have with you a page from a spell book. Yes, we do. She looks like she could teach us a thing or two. Keep it clean. Jan and Noel know nothing thorn in the behind. Oh, okay. He's a bit of a... Yeah, well, so far he's been all right, Jan. Yes, we did give her the spell book. We did indeed, Lirin, yeah. Basically, yes, a bunch of like-minded peeps got together after my co-host's wife got booted. Oh, okay. So he also left dragging our show with us. Then they decided to set up their own station and we pulled in a bunch of lovely people. Oh, that sounds great. Sounds great. Bada bing, bada bing. As long as she has her teeth in. Moving on swiftly. Right, so... We do. We are going to present her with the spell book. And then hopefully she'll actually properly reward us, not try and poison us. You describe the old man you encountered and her eyes light up. She asked whether you stole from him. He gave it to us. Stole from him a page of the spell book and is overjoyed as you pull out the page from your pack. Giggling with glee, she snatches it from you. It's not very polite, is it? Not very polite, madam. 114. 114. Four days ago, I was visited by a traveller such as yourself, she explains. The rogue was leafing through my book when I caught him, and as I challenged him, he raced off, taking this page with him. He must have been a wizard of some power, considering the speed in which he vanished. I cast an aging spell at him, but it seemed to do no good. She thanks you for bringing it back and offers you to show how useful it is. She will rid you of the mini-mite pest if you wish. If you want to get rid of Jan and regain your ability to use spells. Oh, I see. Because we never used a spell, we couldn't do it. Add together the page number you have with the number on what must be the next... What? Hang on. Whoa. If you want to get rid of Jan... Okay, so do you want to get rid of Jan? Old folks, eh? Goodbye, Jan. Time to get out of spellcasting abilities back. Okay, yes. Well done, Lerin. So Lerin wants to get rid of Jan. Do we want to get rid of Jan? That must be consensus, mustn't it? We must... All old folks. He was old, though. When we found... Sorry, Jan. Spellcasting. Dismiss Jan. Okay, we're going to get rid of Jan. So, this is a bit convoluted. If you want to get rid of Jan and regain your ability to use spells, add together the page number you have... Oh, I see. With the number on what must be the next page and turn to that reference number. If you have not recorded the page number, or if you wish... Well, I did record the page number. Thank you very much. Because it felt important. It was 112, wasn't it? No, 102. So it's 102 plus 103 is 205. Is it 205? There we go. 205, says Jam. Confirmation. Because there will be heck to pay in the upcoming boss fight if we can't defend ourselves. Yes, that will be very naughty. So 205. 205. Squealing loudly, the mini-mite disappears from your shoulder. You are relieved to find that you'll be able to make use of your magic once more. The old woman allows you to leave and continue along the path. Fantastic. 323. No, hang on. 232, yeah. Is that right? Let me double check. 232, 232. Well, there we shall leave it, fellow adventurers. Leave her a number. Anyway, if you get lonely, I know you're lonely, but if you want company, call me. Also put some clothes on. Oh, what, to Jan? No, he's a little sprite. It's a little mini-mite. They don't like clothes. Weighs them down. They can't fly. Their wings, they can't fly. Boom. All right, now we're ready for that gosh darn manticore. We are, yeah, I reckon we are one session away. I've got a good feeling that next week we should be able to finish. We should be able to finish. We are we're a village away from reaching our destination. Let me just double check that I've not got anything on next week. Pretty sure I'm okay. What is the day today? It is 14th today. Yeah, we're all good. All good for the 21st. The 21st, Wednesday the 21st. That was fun, Ken. Cheers. Well, thank you very much. Spell Sing. It was lovely to have you along. Excellent as per. Well, thank you very much, Julian. And do remember, Julian's got his Gamebook Experience Extravaganza live stream on Twitch at Babel_17 tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. Thursdays, if you want to check that out. Normally around about 9 o'clock, 9:30. Buy book 2 in the meantime and we can continue. That is a good point. I will do that now. Yes, we're back into Grim Dickinson as of tomorrow. Yes, so if you want to check out Grim Dickinson and Julian's channel, check it out. Babel_17. We'll post our stats on Edra Facebook. Thank you very much, Lyrian. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. So thank you very much. So thank you, Lyrian. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Spellsing. Thank you, Jam. Kennabel. Thank you very much, everybody. Hopefully I haven't missed anyone else out. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Sasha. I think I've said everybody. I think that's everybody. And anybody else that watched, thank you so much for watching. Even if you didn't comment, you're more than welcome. And if you do... Oh, and Lord Zods, of course, Lord Zods. Thank you very much, Lord Zods, for coming and watching and tuning in and playing along. If you do miss any of these and you do want to catch up, you might want to go to the Edra Tales YouTube channel. Equally, if you do want some book recommendations, film recommendations, and board game recommendations, all fantasy, go over to the Bottled Imp. They are slightly older recommendations now because we've not really done proper reviews for a long time now. But hey, you might find a hidden gem. Good sunrise. Yes, thank you very much, Lirin. Good sunrise, everybody. Going to fight a sorceress in Dark Souls 3 with fireballs before breakfast. Perfect. Perfect. Longer hair. And me with longer hair. Take care, everybody. This Saturday, I'll be doing another live stream, 10 a.m. on the Twitch channel, on this Twitch channel. And it is Edra Scrolls, Ramblings of a Storyteller. We talk about creativity, we talk about your projects, we talk about my projects, and we ramble on other subjects as well. Thank you very much. All the best. And remember, may your thieving never be caught.